left.
All right, so we have 7.2 miles of unpaved logging roads to go, and it's pretty easy at this point. It's coming up, but we had some issues with going towards Church Lake yesterday, but today we're doing the Bear Paw Lake. And if I had known yesterday if they were on the same road, I would have gone to both in one day, but we had no signal up there at all, so shame on me, but I still do enjoy the drive out here. We brought the dogs today, so they're excited. They know what happens on logging roads. That messed up. All right, we got a warning here about damaged roads. We went through this yesterday as well. It's got some fun little spots, but slow and steady wins the race. And I'd recommend having a high clearance vehicle, so you don't cause any undercarriage damage. A little bit of a incline and decline there, and the road to the right, or part of that road, is collapsed. This is where I wish I had a Toyota Tacoma or a Chevy Colorado for being a little more narrow. All right, through that fun part and on to the next adventure. Okay, so far the road has actually been in really good condition. The only area that was of concern was where it was marked saying it was damaged, but the road to Bear Paw Trailhead so far has been really nice. They've done some work, obviously, between last year and this year. Nothing like the the road going up to the Church Lake Trailhead. That was rough, but this is nice. I would have no problem taking my wife's RAV4 up this road. But having the proper tires also is key. You don't want to have...
You will arrive at your destination.
Street tires coming up here. You might pop them on some of these rocks. Both my wife and I are running a thicker ply tire that's meant for logging roads. But hey,
you have arrived.
Looks like we're at the trailhead. Oh, look, Damfino Lakes as well. Huh. All right, we're at the Damfino Lakes trailhead. We're just going to go to the lakes because there is a boundary with the national park where we can't have our dogs. So we're just going to fish the lakes, keep it nice and simple for this trail, and go from there. I'm not sure if it's WTA or the National Forest Service, but thank you for working the trail. We appreciate it. At 0.6 of a mile, we come to a junction in the trail, and we're going to go to the Damfino Lakes that are down below. We're not going to go the boundary way because we have dogs with us, and if I remember right, you can't go to the national park with the dogs, or at least this portion. So we're going to stick within our legal boundaries and hit up the lakes. Alright, I saw a shimmer of water. I presume it's one of the lakes. We'll find out when we get down there. Could be a tarn too. But so far this trail is just fabulous. Yep, just a little tarn here. And this looks like the first Damfino lake over here. Alright, at the lake's edge, there's this nice little boardwalk. Pretty nice. The lake is not that large. In fact, it looks more like a pond than anything else. But we'll give it a shot. See if there's if we catch any fish. All right, so we're at the Damfino Lakes. My dog just went through the smaller of the two, and he was walking the whole way through. I don't know how this constitutes as a lake, but hey, I guess it is somehow. And then the larger of the two, we haven't seen any fish activity, and the water is a tea-like color, so I'm presuming that it's too acidic for the trout to live. We're going to chalk this up as a fun little hike for the dogs. But we're going to head over to the other lake that we originally planned to. But here it is, though. The Damfino Lakes is still a pretty little lake. The dogs are absolutely thrilled. And we're heading up and out of the Damfino Lakes, and my hound is on the track of herself to go back to the truck. We normally don't off-leash her, as she will turn and burn right back to the vehicle and take a nap and wait for us to come back. Joke's on her, we're going back the same way. Alright, the Damfino Lakes, I don't feel they were lakes. One of them was so shallow that my black lab walked all the way across. And the other one, I'm not sure how deep it was, but very tea-colored, looked like too many pine needles in there, acidic. I don't think any trout are going to survive in that ecosystem. It was a fun, easy hike. We did 1.7 miles to the lakes and back. We couldn't go much farther because we'd run into the national park, and I don't think you can have the dogs back there. So we just checked the lake out, spur of the moment, didn't realize the trailhead was right next to the other trailhead that we're going to be heading to. But I hope you enjoyed it.